And welcome back, guys. So, welcome back to some more Pokemon Yellow. So, if you remember last part, we managed to pretty much take out the whole of South Cove. We managed to fight all the trainers, grab a bunch of items, and yeah. This episode, we're going to finish off South Cove and finish Team Rocket off once and for all. So, if you remember, we pretty much got to the very end, and as you can see, Giovanni is inside in the opposite room. So, without further ado, let's get to it, I guess. So, I checked out my team. My team hasn't been fully healed. I don't think I need to fully heal because I think I have the strong enough Pokemon to tackle Giovanni all pretty much confidently. So, I've got Gyarados leading because, yeah, you want to start off with a water type or a grass type of some sort because I'm going to tell you now, Giovanni is a ground type trainer, so you want to use all rock types. I mean, you want to use water types and grass types and all of that shenanigans. And once again, another reason why Pikachu is sort of useless because, you know, ground types are way too good against electric types. So yeah, another reason why you should never use Pikachu in Pokemon Yellow. But anyways, you can set out Nidorino, which is poison and ground. I'm just going to stick with Gyarados. Gyarados should be able to do a pretty easy job with Surf, so let's do this. If I recall correctly, Giovanni's team in Pokemon Red and Blue is different to Pokemon Yellow, so please take note of that if you are going to be prepared for this battle if you're playing Red and Blue. I don't remember the exact teams that he has in Red and Blue, but I just know that they're different. I actually think that they were stronger in Red and Blue, actually, but don't quote me on that anyway. Anyway, his Nidorino is down. His next Pokemon will be Persian. Okay, Persian's a normal type, so we actually don't need Gyarados for that. Persian is a very, very strong Pokemon, mostly because it's really, really quick. And because it's really, really quick also means there's a high chance of it being able to crit your Pokemon. Remember, critical hits in this game are based on speed, so because Persian is statistically the fastest Pokemon in Generation 1, it can kill you pretty quickly if you're not careful, but luckily with Primeape, I was prepared. One low kick to the face and boom, Persian is down for the count. His next Pokemon is Rhyhorn, which is Rock and Ground, so you want to use Water type for this, because Rhyhorn is quad weak to Water type. So, yeah, Gyarados should be able to simply, easily take this guy out. I have to admit, the Giovanni fight in Pokemon Yellow isn't exactly that exciting. If you watch the Pokemon Origins TV show, because there is a TV show, I think I mentioned it before, but yeah, there's an episode where Red, which is the main character in that story, fights Giovanni. It is by far one of the most coolest fights I have ever seen in an anime or in a Pokemon TV show. So I would definitely recommend checking it out because the fight between Ash and Red versus Giovanni is unbelievable. It's so hyped. It's so crazy. I mean, it's the complete opposite of this fight because this is pretty easy, I have to admit. But his last Pokemon and strongest Pokemon is Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is a fully evolved version of Nidoran female or Nidorina. And yeah, it's supposed to be a big threat, but with Gyarados, a Surf and a critical hit sort of seals the deal. But yeah, so I'd highly recommend watching the Pokemon Origins TV show because it was such a beast. A cutscene where they fought Giovanni, but no, we've done it. We've destroyed Team Rocket again. We've beat Giovanni for the second time. We've ruined his plans to conquer the world, all that stuff. But Team Rocket will never fall. Never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. And yes, he disappears. So after this point, I do recommend that before you tackle Team Rocket, please make sure you've done everything you want to do in the South Cove, because after you beat Giovanni, he disappears, but not only that, everyone else in the building also disappears, so all the Team Rocket grunts will disappear, all that stuff. So if you wanted to get extra XP before you finish, you won't be able to anymore. So make sure you do all of that before you tackle Giovanni. But after you fought Giovanni, you want to talk to this guy. The President, thank you for saving Self. I will never forget that you saved us in a moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way, because I am rich, I can give you anything. Here, maybe this will do. You have no room for this. Fuck's sake. I had a feeling that it was going to be like that. Let's just use our rare candy or something. Yeah, let's just use Dragonair. Why not? Just use some Dragonair. Okay, right, so, now, you can give me my gift. He will give you the gift that is probably the best gift of all. He will give you the Master Ball. Master Ball is one of the rarest, if not the rarest item in the game. If you talk to this guy, he should tell you what the Master Ball does. You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. You should be quiet about using it though. So yes, he is right. There's always one Master Ball in every Pokemon game. The Master Ball allows you to catch any Pokemon in the game 100% without fail. This also includes legendary Pokemon. So, if there are legendary Pokemon that you want to catch and you just can't be bothered trying to weaken it down with status effects or wasting money on Ultra Balls, then you can just launch a Master Ball and it will catch it without fail. The Pokemon won't be able to deflect it, he won't be able to resist, it will just be a 100% capture. So, most people who have Master Balls usually save it for legendary Pokemon, because obviously they're the hardest Pokemon to catch. For me personally, I might use the Master Ball, I might not. I haven't decided if I will use the Master Ball, because using the Master Ball is kind of a cheap cop-out of catching a legendary Pokemon. Once again, there's only one in the game, so you will have to be careful which one you use it on. So yeah. For now, we're probably going to store it into our PC. Just because I don't want it to waste room in my inventory, just because, you know, we have limited inventory space. Just in case I accidentally, like, discard it or lose it or something like that, or, you know. So, let's just put it in our PC, just in case. I used the wrong PC. Jason's PC. So, yeah, let's deposit this Master Ball. We can also deposit some other items we don't need anymore. We can deposit the card key, since we don't ever have to come into Silphco ever again. We'll deposit HMO2 Fly, because since Charizard already knows Fly, I won't ever need these HMs again. We'll deposit the Master Ball as well, like I said. We might as well deposit all these TMs as well, since I probably won't be using them for now, and if I do need to use them, I'll probably use them off screen, so... yeah, let's just deposit these as well, because we want as much inventory space as possible. Just because, like I said, there's limited inventory space, and you always want to have free space, because you don't want the last thing you want is to start chucking out items that you don't want to throw out. So yeah, I recommend just putting it all on your PC, because you can get it all later anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, just do it. That's what I'm going to do right now. And after this, I'll probably go heal my Pokemon, and yeah, we'll continue on with the story, I guess. Alright, now that's done. Let's heal my Pokemon, and I will meet you to where we're going to be going next. I'll see you in a second. Alright, and we're back. So, as you can see, all the Team Rocket grunts have pretty much disappeared. There'll be a bunch of buildings now that you can access that you couldn't access before. And one of them is the gym. So now we can actually access the next gym leader. And we can tackle that next. But before we do that, one of the buildings that Team Rocket was guarding was... I think it was this one? I think it was this one, right? Yeah, it was this one. It was this building was blocked previously. If you talk to this guy, my daughter likes to mimic people. Her mimicry has earned her the name Copycat around here. Okay, that's interesting to know. My daughter is so self-centered. She only has a few friends. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Anyways, if you go up here, she has a bunch of yeah, she's got a bunch of Pokemon dolls. So these aren't real Pokemon. This is a rare Pokemon, huh? It's only a doll. Yeah, this one's real though, apparently. Yeah, Dodo. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all? I don't know why it starts speaking, but yeah. Hi, do you like Pokemon? Yes, it's me talking apparently. No, I just asked you. Huh? You're strange. Quit mimicking? But that's my favorite hobby. Are you not supposed to give me a TM? I swear you're supposed to give me a TM. Huh. Oh well. Okay, maybe not. I swear you were supposed to get a TM from this place, but apparently not. Okay, well, we'll just pretend that never happened. Surely this... okay, well, it makes you wonder why the guy was blocking the doorway in the first place, but... okay, whatever. Anyways, moving on from that, the next place we're going to go now is the gym leader, obviously. So if we check the sign... Saffron City, the Pokemon Gym leader Sabrina, the master of psychic Pokemon. So yes... this is probably one of the hardest gyms in the game. It is the 6th gym leader belonging to Sabrina. Yo, champion in making. Sabrina's Pokemon uses psychic power instead of force. Fighting Pokemon are weak against psychic Pokemon. They get creamed before they can even aim a punch. So yes, you don't want to be using poison types or fighting types, because both of those are weak against psychic types. Your best bet against psychic type Pokemon is to have a Pokemon that is strong against it, which is either Ghost or Bug. Yes, you're right. You're hearing me correctly. The only weaknesses that psychic types have in this game, later on psychic types do get more weaknesses, but for now it's only Bug and Ghost, which if you remember, there's only one Ghost-type Pokemon in the game, which is Ghastly. And not only that, there's only one Ghost-type move in the game, which is Nightshade. And Nightshade doesn't even do damage. It doesn't even do weakness damage. It only does damage equal to your level, so basically Ghost types are sort of useless. Basically, Bug types are your only hope, but if you're going to use Beedrill or Butterfree, I highly recommend not doing that because they're really, really weak as hell and they're probably going to get destroyed because of how frail they are. You could catch a Cypher or a Pinsir from the Safari Zone, which is what a lot of people tend to do. However, if you did what I did and have a Jolteon, Jolteon is actually really, really good for this gym because Jolteon can learn the move Pin Missile. Pin Missile is a bug type move, which is I think it's not exclusive to Jolteon, but it's like one of only 2 Pokemon in the game that can learn it. It's a 5-hit move attack that is bug type, so because Jolteon is also very, very quick, it has a high chance of getting critical hits. And yeah, you know what? Let's have a demonstration right now because Jolteon will definitely be my #1 man to pretty much tackling down this this gym. You don't have to have a bug type to be able to tackle a Sabrina. Obviously, it makes it easier, but you can still use your standard Pokemon. I can still use Gyarados. I can still use Charizard. I can still use all these bunch of Pokemon, but I still recommend that using a Pokemon like Jolteon with Pin Missile will probably be your best bet. So as you can see, it does a lot of damage because it hits multiple times, and just the fact that you get a high chance of getting critical hits as well. So yeah, Pin Missile will be your best bet. Not against Slowpoke, because since Slowpoke's also part of water, we can just use Thunderbolt and simply take it out. Easy peasy, right? So yeah, Psychic types are easily the best types in the game just because of how high special attack they have, the very little weaknesses they have, and just in general, just really, really strong Pokemon. So be prepared for that. Anyways, Sabrina's gym, to get to her is quite confusing because, as you saw, there was a bunch of teleport paths, very similar to the ones we saw in Silphco. They randomly teleport you around the place, so, well, it's not random, there is a set way of going, but I don't know it off by heart, so basically, most of your time is just going to be you fiddling about, hoping to find the right way to Sabrina. Unfortunately, I don't know the right way of getting to Sabrina myself, so unless you want to look up a guide or you just want to do trial and error, which isn't a bad thing, because doing trial and error does allow you to fight all the gym trainers in the gym, which you do want to do again, like I said, because it's good XP. And 2, once you fought the gym leader, you won't be able to fight these guys ever again. So yeah, I'm probably going to try to take out all the gym trainers if possible before I get to Sabrina. Just because XP is XP, right? So yeah, we'll fight a couple more trainers before we, I mean, if it takes a bit too long and I don't find the right way to Sabrina, I'll probably just speed it up because, once again, I don't want to stall out these videos too long with random, pointless, uneventful stuff like this. So hopefully, my luck's good and I should be able to get there quickly. I don't know why this trainer has a Ghastly because Ghastly isn't Psychic type, but I don't know. It's kind of the same syndrome that Koga had, where all of Koga's gym were basically Psychic types when they were supposed to be poison. I don't know. I find it strange. It seems to be a reoccurring thing in Gen 1 that a lot of trainers in the gym never really followed the same theme that the gym leader was supposed to have. I never understood why. You just sort of accept it and move on, I guess. So right now, we're doing pretty comfortably because Jolteon is just beasting with Thunderbolt. I could probably still use my other Pokemon and still do a very good job against all the other Psychic types in the gym, so I probably will do that because I want to make sure all the XP is distributed evenly. So after this one, I'll probably rearrange my party around so I can give more Pokemon a chance, some more screen time, and yeah, stuff like that, I guess. Alright, not bad. We defeated Haunter and we defeated the Channeler. There we go, not bad at all. So let's just keep going. But yeah, I don't know if there is actually like a way that you can find out how to find a specific route. There probably is, but I don't really know what is the right way. I just literally do trial and error, so okay, so I'll fight this last gym trainer and hopefully well, I should be able to try get my way to Sabrina without stalling out a bit too much. Another Ghastly, really? Come on now. Gyarados again, let's do this. Now, don't remember, try not to use Bite. In the future games, Bite does become a Dark type move, so which is strong against Ghost types, but in this game, Bite is still normal type, so if you use Bite, it won't do any damage. So please remember that. If you're playing Pokemon Yellow after you've played Pokemon Pokemon Gen 2 and onwards, basically, because Dark type was introduced in Gen 2. So if you're playing Pokemon Gold and Silver and onwards, you'll be used to Bite being able to do damage against Ghost types. But in this game, there is no avail. I actually love the animation for Surf. It looks so dramatic. Okay. Yeah, level 39. Let's go. Do I learn any new moves? No, I don't. And another Haunter coming out. Just fantastic. Okay, we should be able to take this gym trainer and then, I don't know. I think I probably will just sort of speed up the process of me getting to Sabrina. Because unlike the other gym leaders and other gyms in general, there's not really a specific way or specific path that I know of that you can get to Sabrina quickly. So, yeah, you can spend up to about 10 minutes in here because it is really, really confusing. It's hard to remember where you've gone, where you haven't gone as well, so... Another reason why Sabrina's gym is also very tough, yet alone, never mind just the trainer itself. This Haunter's giving me a lot of pain. Hypnosis and Confuse Ray? Come on, man. Really? Let's go, come on. Come on, Gyarados, you do it. I believe in you, yes. Alright, not too shabby at all. Alright, so I think I'll give Charizard the next shot at the trainer. Alright, let's keep going this way. Okay, so I think from here on I'm probably just going to speed up the process here because yeah, this is going to take quite a while and there's not exactly any way I can avoid the trainers, nor that I want to avoid the trainers, and yeah, this might take quite a while, so yes, once again guys, sorry for another music montage speedy bit because I don't like doing these because it means that I don't get to speak and don't get to commentate over some important parts, but I don't really have a choice without making the video really, really long, and Pokemon goes on long enough anyway, so I'd rather not do that. So I guess, well, I'll see you when I'm done, I guess, so let's cue the music. So I'll see you in a second. And we're back. So, after a bunch of trial and error, I somehow found my way here. So, yeah, if you guys are looking for a way to get to Sabrina quickly and efficiently, this isn't the video for you. So, yeah, you can easily probably find a guide somewhere on like Bulbapedia or somewhere on Google that will probably tell you the exact quick route. But what I just do is just trial and error and just go around fiddling with all the teleporters until I get here. Anyway, we are finally here at last. Make sure that you really are prepared. As you can see, Charizard is a bit weak, but I don't think he's going to have much action anyway. Neither is Gyarados, so hopefully Jolteon should be able to do the damage. If not, then I'm sort of fucked. So the last time I had a gym leader wipeout was against Misty, which was a long time ago, to be fair. Hopefully, that won't be the repeat of that. Just in case though, I will save the game. I recommend saving the game as well if you're doing so. Excuse my playtime, because yeah, 47 hours is a bit too long, but it's not actually 47 hours, okay? Trust me on that. Anyways, let's go. I had a vision of your arrival. I've had psychic powers since I was a child. I first learned to bend spoons with my mind. I dislike fighting, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. So yes, we are now fighting against Sabrina, the 6th gym leader of the Kanto region. Alright guys, so intermission here. So the reason why I've stopped the recording here, and this is post-commentary by the way, just saying. This is after I've recorded the footage. Basically, at this point, I seem to have for some reason lost the footage of me fighting Sabrina and the part and pretty much everything after that. So basically, for some reason, all of my footage from this point onwards was somehow not recorded or deleted or something happened, I don't know what. So basically my compromise was to re-record the Sabrina fight, 'cause luckily I didn't save, so I was okay. And there's a reason why I don't save for a reason, so that way if anything goes wrong I can go back and redo it all. So basically I've just redid the Sabrina fight, so the next clip you're going to see from here is a retake of me doing Sabrina fight, and you will see that my Pokemon levels will be different. You'll see that some of the items I'll have will be different, etc, etc. The battle itself will be different as well, but obviously you will never got to see that, and the commentary will also be different. But it was the only way I could sort of compromise for it, because I wasn't just going to leave the video half done. So yeah guys, sorry about that. Hopefully these technical issues will be fixed in the future parts, and hopefully it will not happen again. And yeah, back to the video guys. So yeah, thank you guys again, and I really apologize for this, and yeah, see you guys around. Thank you and see ya. So the first Pokemon that she's going to be sending out is Abra. Abra is level 50. It's really high level, probably the highest level Pokemon you have seen so far. Luckily, Abra for Sabrina, she won't be much of a threat to you, but either way, I still wouldn't put your guard down, because Abra knowing Flash, her goal with Abra is just to try to lower your accuracy as much as possible for what is to come. So she has 3 Pokemon. Her 3 Pokemon will be Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam, the whole family of the Psychic Trio, I guess. So, Abra has no physically attacking moves. It only knows 2 more moves, which is Teleport and Flash. You just gotta hope that you don't get Flash too many times, because Flash will obviously lower your accuracy, because she'll be wanting to hopefully make you miss as many times as possible, so she can deal with as much damage as she can with her later Pokemon. So, either way, Abra shouldn't be much of a trouble. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So taking out Abra is no problem. I highly recommend switching out, because if you switch out, you'll be able to get rid of the effects of Flash. So if you want to do that, then you should do so. I think I will, because I'm going to switch to Jolteon now. She's going to set out Kadabra, her next Pokemon, the evolved version of Abra, also level 50. Kadabra is more of a threat than Abra because it can actually attack you. Kadabra knows Confusion and Psychic, if I recall correctly, which are both very powerful Psychic type moves. It also knows Recover, as you can see. Her goal here is just to sort of stall you out as much as possible as well. With the power of Recover, she will pretty much try do whatever she can to be the most annoying person on the planet. So, if you have a Bug type move or a Bug type Pokemon like I do in the form of Pinmaso, then you should be able to effectively do a big chunk of Kadabra's health off. Kadabra, Abra, and Alakazam all have very low defense, so if you want to, and I highly recommend that you should use physical attack moves. Try not to use special attack moves, because they probably won't do that much damage. So using physical type moves such as, I don't know, if you have a physical Pokemon like I do with Snorlax or with Charizard or Gyarados, then that's not a bad option as well. So either way, Kadabra is pretty much taken out. Now this is where the fight really starts. Sabrina's going to send out her next Pokemon, and by far her strongest Pokemon, and one of the strongest Pokemon you have seen to this point. She is going to send out Alakazam, the final evolution of Abra. Alakazam, also level 50, incredibly high special attack. Be careful of this Pokemon, because this Pokemon can easily one-shot pretty much most of your team. I recommend not using any fighting types or poison types, because they're going to get absolutely obliterated by Psychic. Don't know why she's using Recover when she's got full health. But yeah, so like I said before, Alakazam is a very special attack based kind of Pokemon. If you have a physical type Pokemon like Snorlax that I do, you should be able to easily, when I say easily, you'll have an easier time against Alakazam. Because if you don't, then you're going to have a lot of bother. But luckily, with Snorlax and Body Slam, I was able to 2-hit KO Alakazam without any problems at all. But if you don't have a physical attacker, you're going to struggle. Just because she's going to keep sponging your hits, recovering, healing up her health, and just blasting you away with Psychic. But either way, we are done. We have finally defeated Sabrina, the 6th gym leader, and we've gotten our 6th gym badge. Albeit much easier than I expected, because I was actually expecting this to be a lot more trickier, so I'm pretty happy that we managed to do it in a pretty quick and efficient time, I have to admit. She will give you, okay, she's going to give me a TM if I didn't have a full inventory, god damn it. Let's just get rid of... Oh, let's just use rare candy, why not? Which is this, use it on Gyarados, yada yada yada. Okay, now she's gonna give you a TM. Yeah, da 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 da, Marsh badge, yeah. Give her a TM. Yes. You will get TM 46. TM 46 is Psywave. Psywave is an interesting move. It's basically a weaker version of Psychic. It's kind of like Confusion. But I think it does a bit more damage. Psywave changes in terms of it's a different kind of attack in the later games, but in Generation 1, I think it's just classified as just another way of using Confusion, I guess. So, if you have a Psychic Pokemon, then you could use it, but obviously, because I don't have any Psychic type Pokemon, it's kind of useless to me. Also, if you've picked up the Psychic TM, which you should have from the Psychic Man, down south with Saffron, that's a better TM to teach your Psychic Pokemon anyway, so there's probably not really much use that the Psywave TM has, but it's there, obviously, because Sabrina gave it to you. But yeah, now that we're done, now I need to find a way to get out of this place, because this place is really, really confusing. So, I will see you when I get out of here, I guess. I'll see you in a second. Alright, and we're finally out. So, now that we've finally defeated Sabrina, we've pretty much scared off all of Team Rocket. We are pretty much done with Saffron City. There's nothing really, anything else you can do in Saffron City now, so the next place that you want to go is actually back to Pallet Town. So what you want to do after you've got your 6th gym badge, make sure you actually have your 6th gym badge, otherwise you won't be able to progress onward. So you do need to beat Sabrina first. Make sure you've beaten Sabrina and you've gotten the Surf HM. You should have the HM Surf. You should have the Surf HM by now, but if you don't, I highly recommend, or you will need to get it. I can't recommend it. You will need to get it if you want to progress on. So, as you can see on our trainer card, we now have 6 gym badges. There's 2 left to go. And yeah, actually, if you check your town map as well, you will see that we've pretty much explored all of Kanto, basically. We've done a Pallet, Viridian, everything like that. There is only one place that we haven't been to, and that is that city in the bottom left, which is Cinnabar Island. So, that is obviously our next destination. And if you're wondering how you get here, then yeah, this is perfect for you, because I think there is an NPC that does tell you how to get to Cinnabar Island. I don't actually know if there is, but I assume there is, because in my honest opinion, I don't think there's any way that any person could figure out. As a child, when I was a child, it took me a while to figure out that you could go to Cinnabar Island by going down this way. I mean, I guess you can sort of look at the map and you'll sort of be able to kind of... I guess if you use the map, you can sort of see that it's actually south of Pallet Town, so I guess that's a way to find out how to get to Cinnabar Island. But yeah, so you need the Surf HM and the 6th gym badge to be able to use Surf and keep going down south Pallet Town. So there'll be a bunch of trainers here that you can fight if you want to. I'm just gonna skip them for now because I don't really need to fight them, but obviously I recommend fighting them anyway because XP is XP. You want to get all the XP as you can, and yeah, so just keep going south, avoiding the trainers or fighting the trainers along the way if you want. You'll eventually get to your destination the longer you keep going down here. And yeah, so we finally made it. You finally reach Cinnabar Island. So this is the last city that we will be visiting in Pokemon Yellow and in the Kanto region. And as you can see to our right, there we go. The gym. Cinnabar Island. Pokemon Gym Leader Blaine, the hot-headed Quizmaster. So yes, I think that'll be us for today, guys. This will be the end of the part. So, next time, we will probably enter this gym and get our 7th gym badge. Seems pretty easy, right? The gym is right here for the taking. So let's see. Oh, wait a minute. The door's locked. Well, that's a bit surprising. Well, looks like we're going to have to find a way to break into the gym and hopefully get our 7th gym badge then. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked the part, leave a like, leave a comment, feedback, all that jazz. Otherwise, I hope you've had a fantastic day. Hope you've enjoyed the video. And yeah, stay tuned for the next part. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you later.